April 2026. Tensions rise in the Middle East as new intelligence emerges.
April 2026.
The war between the US, Israel, and Iran entered its sixth week. Since February 28, 2026, large-scale airstrikes have completely changed the situation in the Middle East. Satellite imagery confirms significant military mover escalations as this develops. Today, Iran is still under heavy military pressure. But maintains its ability to counterattack. And utilize its biggest strategic card, the Strait of Hormuz. The campaign began with a surprise attack by the US and Israel. Breaking news: military forces are now targeting nuclear facilities. We are seeing massive explosions engulfing a fortified structure. Heavy smoke and dust are rising from the desert news to escalate. A mass explosion has hammered a complex containing ballistic missile depots. An aerial view shows the severe damage, smoking craters and debris scattered across a vast area. Air defense systems are tracking multiple incoming threats. Interceptors have been launched, but the radar shows failing defense. We are at high alert as the situation develops, and even Iran's leadership headquarters. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei was killed in the initial hours along with several other high-ranking officials. Iran quickly responded with a barrage of missiles and drones. Aimed at Israel. A modern combat drone, sleek and fast, cutting through the air. We have breaking news. A series of explosions is rocking a U.S. military base in a desert region. The base is under attack. Several explosions have targeted buildings and significant damage. And targets in the Persian Gulf. Most importantly, Iran declared control over and blockaded the Strait of Hormuz. A route through which approximately 20% of the world's crude oil is transported. Global oil prices immediately skyrocketed, causing a severe energy crisis. Following the death of Ali Khamenei, Iran's Assembly of Experts has elected Mojtaba Khamenei as the country's new supreme leader.
His second son, as the new supreme leader on March 8-9, 2026.
Mojtaba Khamenei has not appeared publicly many times. His limited public appearances fuel speculation. Digital reports highlight his public life remains shrouded in mystery. But in his initial statements, he affirmed that Iran would continue to fight. And use the Strait of Hormuz as a strategic bargaining chip. Currently, the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps plays a central role in commanding national defense. Their disciplined forces remain on high alert at strategic checkpoints and maintaining internal stability.
The feeds confirm stability in the central sectors, no disruptions. Perimeter alerts are clear, data streams are optimal, all systems green.
President Masoud Pezeshkian remains in office but with limited actual power. The fierce war continues with the latest developments. The US and Israel continue airstrikes on military targets. Good evening. We have breaking news from an industrial zone where a manufacturing facility is engulfed in flames. Weapons production factories are being consumed by fire. Steel factories. We are seeing the skeletal remains of a large steel factory. Structural beams bent and broken. And even some civilian facilities, such as major bridges. Pharmaceutical factories. We are getting reports of a devastating explosion at a major pharmaceutical plant. The facility is in ruins, with critical medical supplies scattered, devastating humanitarian impact. And the Pasteur Institute. This renowned center for medical research has been destroyed, a horrifying war crime. Iran accused these attacks of causing severe civilian casualties.
What is that sound?
Look up there, in the sky!
This is terrifying. We are helpless.
Iran claims to have shot down at least one U.S. F-15 fighter jet. This schematic shows the moment of infirmed hit on the aircraft. This is being presented as a triumph and counterattack. A U.S. pilot is missing, and U.S. forces are conducting an urgent search on Iranian territory.
All units maintain formation. Scan the ridges. Copy. Nothing yet. Roger. Press forward.
Iran has also released images of the plane's wreckage. Iran continuously launches ballistic missiles and drones towards Israel. Several explosions have hit industrial sites in Israel, damaging several factories. The targeted strikes cause widespread destruction and forcing millions of Israelis into bomb shelters. Yalla, quickly, to the shelter, stay together. Keep moving, don't stop.
Inside, quickly now.
The Strait of Hormuz remains tightly controlled by Iran. A line of Iranian patrol boats and larger naval vessels create a firm blockade. The unyielding strategic position affects this vital shipping lane. Tehran declares it will not reopen this route unless the U.S. and Israel cease all attacks. Many oil tankers have been attacked. This video shows one such damaged ship. Or forced to avoid this route, leading to severe disruptions in global trade. Millions of Iranians are facing power and water shortages and severe economic hardship.
In Iranian grocery stores, bare shelves tell the story of scarcity and hardship.
How can we live like this? In Iran, families are sheltering in darkness, enduring power and water shortages. Shh, my love, we are together.
The explosions are so close.
This is the human cost. And severe economic hardship. Thousands dead in Iran, hundreds in Israel and neighboring countries. The conflict escalates, with civilian areas hit hard. We will continue to update you as more details emerge. The war has caused a global energy crisis. This map shows the widespread impact, with many countries highlighted in red, indicating rising inflation rates. This infographic underscores the crisis and its effects on the global economy. Oil prices remain high. And inflation is rising in many Asian and European countries.
Sell off! Inflation 2% spreading!
This strain on global hubs demands immediate action. Gulf states have also suffered damage from Iran's retaliatory attacks. This aerial view shows the extent of the damage in a major coastal city. The collateral damage has spread across the region. U.S. President Donald Trump announced that strategic objectives are nearing completion.
We are very close to completing our strategic objectives. We are ahead of schedule. It's going to be a great outcome.
And the campaign could end shortly. In a defiant move, Iranian leadership has rejected any unilateral ceasefire.
Iran will not bauschen. Iran the just a full bash.
However, Iran will firmly recognize ceasefires and affirms it will fight to the end. The situation in Iran remains extremely tense and unpredictable. On the left, a display of U.S. and Israeli military might. On the right, the strategic complexity of this. One side is the overwhelming aerial superiority of the U.S.-Israel coalition. The other is Iran's steadfast will to resist and its geographical advantage at the Strait of Hormuz. Rugged coastlines hide missile batteries, while small naval craft patrol the strategic waters. Will the war end quickly or escalate into a larger regional catastrophe?
The world is closely monitoring every development.
As dusk falls, we leave the city behind, moving towards a fading sunset. An uncertain conclusion to the day as the music fades to silence.